I ride for mine. I die for mine. When it's get back, I don't internet beef, I'm real place where shit get wicked. Niggas move quiet, that creep on your ass with them switches. For the blood that I love, I get you feeling murk, no hesitation. Bullets rearranging inside your home with no renovation. No noise, just pressure, no fear in my breath. I don't beef on the net, I don't internet threat. Hit us pop up like the Reaper in all black with a mask that's dead. I'll take mine forever to my final breath. I'll protect mine forever to my final breath. I was raised in the slums, all we had was survival. Only few ways to cash out. Either I still the kills with blick, then crash out. Respect was earned, not given. And niggas went to war for that. Put pressure on the ops, 9 double M's and max. Oh, it get real where I'm from, no fairy tale shit. Every move that we made, we stay strapped with the blick. Moving pounds of the white girl, breaking it down bricks. Heavyweight without the slim fast, slipping like gymnasts. Anger, this balance and law. No one to stand, no one to draw. I stay with a piece, I'm prepared for the war. Heat that I eat up beef like carnivore. I don't end that beef from real place where shit get wicked. Niggas move quiet, they creep on your ass with them switches. For the blood that I love, I get your family murk, no hesitation. Bullets rearranging inside your home with no renovation. Yeah. No noise, just pressure, no fear in my breath. I don't beef on the net, I don't internet threat. Hit us pop up like the Reaper in all black with a mask that's dead. I'll protect mine forever till my final breath. I'll protect mine forever till my final breath. Heart cold, eyes open, mind sharp. I don't talk too much, I just play my part. We gon' slide on our eyes, but it hits in the dark. Real ones will move small, never chase a spot. I don't ball. I let it ignite out the pole, let fly out the chamber. So take flight, but with all of the smoke. Flee the scene, no emotion attached, just cold in me. I was built by streets, I ain't proud to recall. But I still tall on my word when it matter most. Off of my niggas that held me down, I'll answer the call for the ones that counting me. I don't end that beef on real place where shit get wicked. Niggas move quiet, that creep on your ass with them switches. For the blood that I love, I'll get your family murk, no hesitation. Bullets rearranging inside your home with no renovation. Yeah. No noise, just pressure, no fear in my breath. I don't beef on the net, I don't internet threat. Hit us pop up like the Reaper in all black with a mask that's dead. I'll protect mine forever till my final breath. I'll protect mine forever till my final breath.
All right, we are live, ladies and gentlemen. Come on in, come on in, come on in, come on in, y'all. We got another live.
Oh, yes.
You know, we got another live.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Welcome, y'all. Come on in. Make sure y'all hit that like button on the way in.
Yes. Good evening, y'all.
Tell them, baby, we back with another fire live stream. We
Yeah.
got crazy ass Jaguar Wright dragging the shit out of Remy Ma and Papoose.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, this is crazy, bro. We
Heck
gotta
yeah.
get into this shit. We gotta get into it, y'all.
Get the likes up.
Yeah, make sure y'all hit that like button.
Mm.
Make sure y'all hit that like button. So yeah, we got Jaguar Wright, motherfucking going in on Claressa and shit, talking about how she didn't, you know, running around with a married man, with Remy, running around with Remy husband and shit, calling Papoose, Clarissa's handler. She called
Which
her
I
the handler.
find funny because Jaguar, right, is, as we speak, in a relationship with a married man. And she's still married too.
The irony,
Ooh, we
it's the
Jaguar.
irony. Yeah,
I think because she know her audience doesn't know that, so she can get
yeah,
away with
yeah.
you know.
She's in a whole different realm of things. So people ain't really thinking about that because she don't talk about that shit. So but those who know.
Mm.
So but we gotta get into it. So when I heard her talk going in on Clarissa and shit, I'm like, hold on. Let's go ahead and report to y'all and shit, and we gonna get into it. We gotta get into it, y'all.
You got the background music on?
Huh?
You got the background music?
Oh, got a background music? Yeah, I got some background music.
Okay. I don't hear it.
All right,
What's
let me
up,
see.
Annie?
Yeah,
Airborne, P Dub, Sexy Mama Pisces. What's going on, y'all?
Yeah.
Nutter.
All right, shout out to y'all coming in here. Yes, indeed.
Building.
Can't stay too long. Yo, can't stay too long. Got Claressa show face when she won the Olympics. Yo, y'all tripping. Shout out to Rare Farm, Sexy Mama Libra, Pisces. Shout out to P Dub. Shout out to Make the Nutter. Let's get it. Let's get it, y'all. We gotta get into it. Gotta get to it. We got Mr. Jaguar Wright dragging the shit out of goddamn Claressa Shields. Yeah. So this is a video that was put up by I can't even see the name. I think it's Sacred Sit Down with Sasha. Shout out to her. Well, it's all backed by the fair Jesus. Yes, indeed. It's backed by the fair use.
Thanks,
All right,
Sexy Mama Libra.
shout out to Sexy Mama Libra.
Yeah.
Kicking it off with the super chat. Shout out. That's what's up.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
I'm a Libra too.
Right. Tell them, baby, you're a Libra too.
Libra's
Yes,
in the
indeed.
building.
Shout out to the Libras.
Yes.
Yes,
We got to
indeed.
come up soon. I'm gonna
Yeah.
say something, but we coming. We coming, girl. We coming.
And Anna said Papoose is draining Claressa bank account.
Listen.
Y'all starting already. Yo, she said she could buy tickets for the. Yo, she didn't buy them the tickets. I thought she bought the tickets for him. What? She ain't buy the tickets. She ain't buy the tickets. I thought she was gonna buy him the final tickets and shit. Shout out to Joanne just coming in. Say hello, everyone. All right.
Yeah, Leslie here too.
Yes, indeed. All right, y'all starting early. Shout out to chocolate butter for the gift. Y'all starting it off early. Yeah, because we got a long unpack to do, y'all. We gotta unpack this shit. Cause all right, we got some more Libras in here. Oh, she said love my son. I mean love my Libra. My son is one. Best son ever. That's what Ayana said. All right now. All right now. A lot of Libra love in the chat.
Libra, yes. Shout out to the Geminis too, y'all crazy asses. It's y'all season, we know.
Yeah, it's Jimmy season. Boss.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Miss Pearly said wasn't letting them go. Hey, she wasn't gonna let him go to the game and shit. Pat got watch that shit from the crib though. Pat be hyping shit after the Knicks win though, so he gotta do all that shit from the crib. Damn, you would think they'd go to the game and shit. That's crazy.
She probably want to run into Remy. That's New York. That's NYC.
Remy that shouldn't matter.
I mean, it's something to it. That's
Mama said she looking broke.
That bitch from New York and he's not at the game. Come on now.
And P Dub said he was screaming in somebody's kitchen as usual. Y'all early. Y'all early with it.
How much are the tickets?
Them shit's like 5,000 and up. Something like that. Yeah, they like 5,000 and up. Or some shit like that. Yeah.
Something ain't right.
Yeah, that shit crazy.
Right.
Yeah. Wow.
No, Miss Lady. Miss Lady.
All right, I'm letting y'all come in because we before we get started, I see y'all starting to draw in and come up in this joint. So before y'all do, we gonna let y'all pile in before we get this thing started. Shout out to y'all coming up in here, Miss Lady, Villa Picnic. All right.
Miss Lady.
Yes, indeed.
Thanks for this video too, y'all. We appreciate that.
Yeah, make sure y'all thumbs up. I definitely appreciate the thumbs up. Y'all liking this video.
Leslie said Gemini gang.
You said post it. Old ass verses. Nobody cares, y'all. Yeah. Yeah. Rare Form be going in. Oh shit! You said all that jewelry CS had on. Yeah, gave Remy her jewelry back. Yeah, yeah, he could have gave her her drum back. Damn, the music cut off. Oh shit, my bad, y'all.
I thought you turned it off because you were about to.
Nah, keeping it on.
Villa says she about to make some money on Saturday for baddies. So
Yeah, I seen that. She's supposed to be a panelist
he go,
judging judging the new baddies that's coming in. I seen Natalie Chin Natalie Chin up, Clarissa on there. I think Lemmy was on there, a few other people.
what happened to
Yeah,
the show they were shooting already though, the reality show? Because
yeah, I thought they was doing a reality show, but I haven't really seen nothing.
they were filming her, I know that. Even when she had that fight with Frank Sean, remember she was upset behind it.
Yeah,
They were filming her. But the Zeus cameras were around it for a minute, so
yeah, right.
maybe something coming up, who knows?
Yeah, right.
And it was gonna be a lot. They're
It's
probably
going
like,
right,
no, we want to do this, what we want to tap out. Because so
right.
much going on here, yeah.
You
But
said that has nothing to do with boxing. Yeah, she haven't. Yo, she haven't. I noticed that she haven't announced any fights yet. So what's going on with her? Announcing a fight. She don't have any upcoming fights coming this year. I'm sure she got something lined up, but she haven't announced anything. But she doing all this training in the gym. So I'm like, all right. So what's the holdup as far as her announcing a fight or whatever? Are they holding back because all the shit she got going on? I don't know. Maybe
y'all,
they in the negotiation or something right now.
y'all think she's lowering her stock by participating with Zeus, the network?
It all depends on how she involving herself with Zeus. If she's on there with the mess, then yeah. But if she just
I mean,
on there,
come on now, baby. That's what Zeus is mess.
yeah. But I guess she's going on there as a judge.
It doesn't matter though. It's the fact that she's associated with Zeus.
I mean, it's publicity still. It is
not taking nothing away from Zeus, but what is known for. And
right.
if you
I
try
mean, but you gotta think about it. Claressa with the shit.
Simone Biles would not be fucking
Claressa online. Yeah, she's online with the shit already anyway, so she might as well just, cause she already being online, being messy and shit anyway. So
I mean, Zeus,
right.
She got that going on with her family, so I guess you're right.
Yeah, right.
From a business, I don't.
Oh, P Dub said DDG is a panelist too. Okay,
but he's not. He's a streamer. You know what I mean? So it makes sense for him. But for her being an athlete, I don't know what that want that tied to you or not. But I guess given her situation already, it's fitting.
Right. Yeah, I don't think it's going to look too bad.
I mean, Simone Biles, Angel Reese, I couldn't see them going there. They're going to be like, no.
And she probably got a nice check for that. Of course, she probably got a couple hundred,
you want a
couple
bigger,
$100K for that shit.
Yeah, you want a bigger bag. You can get a couple $100 million from Nike. They don't want you fucking with Zeus. You already got enough shit going on, girl.
It's like when Annie said she needs some quick cash, right? She needs some fast cash, right? Cause if you spending up, if you got bills and shit, you taking care of family and you spending up, you definitely need some. She needs that fast cash, definitely. Yeah, cause that's a quick 1-2 for a check. That's just a couple hours out her day to get a couple $100,000.
Just the whole, what it's about.
Right.
But let's not forget though, she was gonna go on the show. They just wanted them to sign something.
Yeah.
Or they wanted, what was it? Because
I forgot.
She was on baddies on the show.
Yeah, she's supposed to be doing her own show on there.
So prior to that, they wanted her to go on baddies, but it was something about
she said she ain't going on there because she can't fight. She can't even fight with a registered hand.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah.
Then her own show came about.
Right.
Because they actually remember in Lemmy when it was at her birthday. They were hanging around each other and shit.
Yeah. And they went to the fight and all that shit.
Last birthday, she had posted happy birthday, and it was from her party. He was there.
I was leave it say yeah, because Pat be spending like a bank account. All right, shout out to y'all just coming in, man. We about to get into this Jaguar, right?
Baby, listen, sleeping over stuff. He gotta have them chains. He gotta ride them Rolls Royces.
He got it with them fur coats. Yeah, he gotta have the fur coats and all that.
And the baby, you gotta look out for his daughter and his other trans. You know, he got another daughter, 2 daughters.
Right.
Was 3 daughters, really. They got 3 daughters. Because it's a transition.
P Dub said Pat want a little change off the Knicks. Yeah, he probably, betting and shit. So said now the Zeus money, they'll be able to get her stuff out of the pawn shop. Yeah, he getting a little bread off the betting with the Knicks and shit, right?
And he got he said he got a little gambling problem.
Yeah. I
don't know if it's like Offset, but he doing a little something.
Right. He said she broke Joanne. Yeah, she did a lot of spending and shit, buying vets, furs, and all that type of shit. Louis Vuitton stores and all that type of shit, right?
He got access to,
Yeah.
He got access to that car. He be swiping.
Yeah.
He be swiping, y'all. He be swiping.
All right, make sure y'all hitting that like button, man. Let's go ahead and get into this Jaguar Wright shit, man.
Yes.
Let's go ahead and get into this Jag shit, because Jag be going in and shit. All right, so here we go.
I'm not saying that she trans.
You saying she a little hard in the face?
I'm saying she got a hard look.
Yeah, she okay. All right. Okay.
Just like Claressa.
Oh damn.
Yeah. Jag.
Claressa chill.
Oh.
I don't give no damn what they do with that. It's like tofu, but it don't taste like shit. But it will taste like whatever you infuse in it. But you gotta put that on it. Heavy, long marinade. Lot of herbs. See, you gotta add a lot to it. You gotta give it flavor.
Wow.
That's why I don't rock with tofu.
See, this is the thing.
Plus, it gives you estrogen.
Remy Ma is brisket.
Well, she said Remy Ma is brisket.
Claressa she the tofu.
She the tofu. Damn. Hold on, man. So Jag said Remy Ma is the brisket and Claressa is tofu. God dang. So further explain.
Remy came with flavor. Like that post with them on the beach, that was so tacky. You sitting there filming her. She don't look nothing like a lady. She don't even know how to stand in a dress. She's more masculine than Alicia Keys, and that's hard to pull off.
Yeah.
And I get she's a boxer. But Layla Ali,
she still was feminine,
graceful and beautiful
and, pretty,
and
very
feminine
pretty.
And pretty.
Very pretty.
And this one, she already looking a little kooky about the eyes, which is wild to me.
Yeah.
Because she's had nowhere near as many fights as Christy Martin, who was a real female boxer, who had a real card, who had more than 50 fights, and her stats were extremely accurate. Matter of fact, she was so great, she was backed by Mike Tyson himself, the coal miner's daughter. She was that cold that she had like a Monica.
Right, you peeped that Alicia Keys, Tiff Spice, Alicia Keys caught her straight. Jag always catch Alicia Keys. Always throwing shots at Alicia Keys every chance you get. Yeah.
Christina, hey, Danny Lynn.
Andy Lynn said Jackie need to stop it. Right. Right, Danny Lynn, you already know. Jag ain't got no room to really be talking, but we're gonna give her a chance.
Right, we're gonna run it back to and get her ass.
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and give Jag a chance to go ahead and get her shit off on this one. All right.
Uh-huh.
Make sure y'all hitting that like button.
And all Claressa is the GWOAT, greatest woman of all time. How Sway? Baby, I'm gonna tell you the truth because everyone else is lying to you. Your looks are average at best.
Dang, Jack.
You look a little Ethel Myrtle Ann in the face. Real church deaconess. Can make the biscuits in the gravy, but that face is just that face. And I'm saying this as a bisexual woman. I'm telling you what you look like. I'm just being honest with you. Look in your mirror. Look at Remy Ma. Look in your mirror. Look at Remy Ma. Is it just the two of us? And whoever he's reporting to. Because I'm telling you now, after this relationship farce business with you, trying to transfer the Black Love brand to you and him, he's your handler, girl.
Damn, so Jag believed that. I mean, he is kind of handling her as far as the industry wise because she don't know her way around the industry. So he is kind of the handler because she don't really know nobody like that. Everybody she meet through in the industry is, through Papoose right now. Like, so I mean, he is kind of like showing her the ropes, showing her around. Is he doing a good job at it? I can't say he's doing a good job at it. I can't really say he's doing a good job. What y'all think? Y'all think Papoose doing a good job handling Claressa?
No.
No.
I don't think so.
Rare Form said he leading. Andrea Green said, quote, greatest weird. Oh, y'all greatest weirdo of all time. Oh, y'all tripping. Already. All right, so Stephanie said facts. I am with the flavor of love. I am. All right. Jimmy Bag said, I just want attention. All right, let's continue with I was about to say Mr. Jaguar. Miss Jaguar.
Wake up and smell the coffee or the smelling salts. Because that's what you responded at. You get knocked out and you get the smelling salt. Wake up. Somebody get this hoe to smelling salts.
Yo.
He's a swish.
Damn.
I just wish Remy would tell the truth about it.
Well, Remy did say
Tell
something.
the truth about it, Remy. Tell the truth that you figured out that this nigga was your handler. Everybody knows that he's down with the Masonic temple. He's doing the handshakes. He's making the symbols. He's Shluminati up. If he's lost control of Remy, all they gonna do is give him another person to handle. And now here you are, Claressa, with no real boxing record, and you already looking just a little bit punch drunk. Damn. Like, how about rather than trying to check Remy Ma, you start checking your cognitive abilities?
Yeah.
Because you got to be a little bit slow if you think that nigga is in love with you.
Dang. Somebody else said that shit too. Did somebody else say that shit about do y'all think? Oh yeah, they asked Bud that. That's right, I forgot. Remember we played the Bud interview with Ball Alert, and they asked him, do you think Papoose and Claressa are in love with each other? Bud said no.
That's shame on you, Papoose. Because you've been sitting around pretending to be a perfect man, and now you crying on this goofy girl's shoulder. Now, don't get me wrong, she can throw hands. Don't get me wrong, she can fight.
Oh yeah.
But she gonna need a lot more real fights on her card for me to call her the greatest of anything.
Gotcha. And welcome
history.
We have a new member.
Plantation bread.
Hey, Charity, welcome.
And you're not pretty. You're average.
Damn.
And you should stop putting on the see-through clothes, being half butt naked in front of little 4-year-old boys, looking up the crack of your behind? Was he looking at your behind or the toilet tissue that I heard was hanging out of it allegedly? No, I'm playing. I'm joking. I'm just saying.
I'm glad you said allegedly.
That's how ridiculous all of this trying to make you sexy looks.
Yeah.
Like I'm serious. It's given. What was the character on In Living Color with Jim Carrey?
Venus de Milo?
Yeah, you giving me Venus on the low.
Damn, you call Claressa Venus.
Like you really are.
Yeah.
You're giving me Black Venus. And not Venus Williams. I'm talking about Venus, the character that Jim Carrey played on In Living Color. Yes.
Called her Venus.
What I find disgusting is that y'all keep trying to say that Remy is clout chasing off of your relationship. But Claressa Shields, amongst the three of you, is the most social media irrelevant of all of you, regardless of her bouts.
Dang.
You put two and two together.
The only thing this is doing is building up her social media queue.
Yeah.
So that she can move off into becoming a social media influencer, and they can use her name as the greatest woman of all time to sell whatever brand and push whatever agenda that they want. And she'll be able to cash out of the game before she loses what's left of her mind.
But I don't think it's working out. That ain't working out because she don't have no big brand deals. They ain't really pushing no brands through her. So that shit ain't working out. If you saying that's the plan, that shit ain't working out. And it seemed like she, she gotta hop on baddies to get a quick check and do all this shit. She got possible lawsuits on her and shit. So I don't think it's working out the way, they planning. She gonna end up starting to scream. She gonna end up screaming, like on some AB and shit they're doing. They're gonna end up screaming, or reality TV show. Now they could mess around and do both at the same time, sort of like Krishan and them doing. They be screaming and shit, and still be part of doing a whole reality show. But yeah, that's look like it's gearing towards that, because I don't see her really doing nothing else if she besides boxing, and she ain't really got no brand deals and none of that shit. You don't really see her, throwing that shit on and getting a check for it. Like you go to her page, you don't see her promoting nothing. She ain't promoting no products. She ain't promoting no brands, no nothing. So now she got to resort to going over there with Lemmy and them on baddies and being part of that shit. A boxer, one of the top female contenders and shit, got to go to baddies and judge on some ratchet ass shit. Yeah, that just don't. I don't know, baby. You might be right. That shit probably don't look good for her. To be a contender like the, I don't know, y'all. Let's continue though. Make sure y'all hitting that like button.
But that's okay, because every time you get punched in the head and you get a little slower, that's great for Papoose. Because now he don't have to explain to you how he's robbing you. He can just do it and notice that you'll just be sitting there, just the two of us, and he be gone with the damn money. You better watch your pocket. Stop playing in that man's wife's face. Y'all can say whatever y'all want to say, but the simple fact that more people in hip hop aren't standing up for Remy, that more female MCs are letting this little weirdo, I barely got a boxing record chick, disrespect one of the greatest female MCs of all time. Like, y'all like to jump in stuff and say stuff. Why ain't none of y'all loving hip hop hoes standing up for Remy in this moment? Why ain't y'all calling it out for what it is? You ain't got nothing to say, Yandy?
Hell, Yandy gonna say.
Wasn't you and Remy cool? You just gonna sit there and let this little punch drunk, half a boxing bitch, disrespect your friend?
Yo, Jag, wow.
But y'all like, I thought y'all like, y'all saving it for the next season? Which city? Because it's all looking the same. Salute to Remy Ma, a real one, for real. And I'm sorry that your soon-to-be, hopefully, ex-husband decided that playing in your face was the way to, leave out the door. He's Shluminati.
Yeah, she called him Pap Shluminati and shit. Yo, what the hell? All right, we gotta get into the next one, man. Yeah, so Jag feel like that Pap is the handler. I don't think he handling her really real well right now. And she got to go over there to goddamn Zeus. She got to go over there to Zeus goddamn network. Damn, Claressa, like you ain't getting no brand deals or nothing. Like you gotta go to Zeus network.
She resigned to Zeus boxing and shit.
Damn, she gonna end up just fighting for Zeus. Like, didn't Floyd fight over there? Floyd did shit ain't working out for these people, man. Cause Floyd had to do a fight over there. Yeah, Floyd had to do a fight over there with Zeus. So now, yeah, she going. This shit ain't looking good. Yeah, Win Records ain't winning. Like Win Records.
That's wash money.
You said wash money?
That's wash money.
That's wash money.
It's dope money. Allegedly. I'm just talking shit. I don't know. It just seems that way.
All right, so this is a live stream Jag had did. Jaguar Wright says she about to expose Claressa Shields and Papoose. This is a shout out to, I guess that's Drea O. It's that Drea O show.
It's a while ago.
All right, so we're gonna get into this. Y'all. Make sure y'all hitting that like button. All right.
Expand it on your end.
Yeah, I was. Yep.
Thank you.
Yes, indeed. So we gotta get into this. Matter of fact, let's get into a quick commercial break. We'll be right back.
If you crave nature but still shop online, Night and Day Herbals is your dream come true. Discover premium herbal soaps, shampoos, and CBD products. All organic, all for you. Shop now at nightandayherbals.com.
That's right, you heard it. It's sponsored by nightandayherbals.com. Natural herbal products over there, CBD. We sell natural herbal soaps and body oils on there. We got pain balm on there. We got hoodies on there. Make sure y'all check us out, nightandayherbals.com. The link is in the chat and it's in the description of this video. All right, so check us out. That's Night and Day Herbals. Also, you can Google us, Night and Day Network LLC. Google us on Google. You'll see we 5 stars on there and everything. So check us out. All right, so let's get into this. Yeah.
Okay. I don't see a pin.
Huh? It's pin. Yeah, it's at the bottom.
Okay. I don't see it, but
all right. So let's go ahead and get into this.
Okay, we can't hear it. You gotta refresh it.
I can't hear it. All right, let me reshare it, y'all. I don't know. StreamYard need to fix that bug that when you go switch to another screen or whatever, switch to share it again, that it goes. Sometimes the sound go out, which is weird. But
I'm in Danny Bones. I'll be home is an OG. She come in there. We got the gloves on. This is the big boxing day, but you can still do takedowns and stuff. But mostly you're supposed to be standing up. I'm talking about. I'm giving her the hands, the big rights. Ooh, boom, boom, boom. I'm piecing her up. Right. Man, she threw a kick, man. Cut my nose.
And she's actually dating Papoose right now, and Papoose is in this nasty divorce battle with Remy Ma, and it got really nasty last week. And Claressa Shields got thrown into it as well. So according to Jaguar Wright, she knows Claressa very well. So mind you, this is 5 o'clock in the morning, random, and she just starts going off. So yeah, I don't got nothing to do with it. I was just on live asking questions. I actually kicked off the whole entire conversation. If you read in the comments, that's me in my bed in my covers just texting the chat and asking her questions, and she was answering.
I think I should welcome her properly. I find it interesting that all of these girls who are in all of these online beefs all got either a project coming out or threatening to put a project out. It's wild. It's like they're taking all of this weirdo gossip and, they're doing it for clout. There is no Diddy tolerance. This is a no Diddy zone. So anybody that says anything that's pro Diddy, yeah. Bye. Yeah, we don't get no fucks about the diddler. Landmark worldwide indeed. Now, what did Claressa do? She decided to become a part of a farce that is destroying what Black family looks like. Like, the simple fact that she thinks any of the stuff that she's doing, going back and forth with Remy, when Pap is still married and they have a small child, and now she talking about she want to have babies. Why? Why?
Well, she feel like that's
Why
her
does
game.
somebody as punch drunk as you want to have a kid so you can be around more people that are smarter than you? Like, it's just no. I'll never forget, I was sitting with one of your fans and they was talking about you and bragging about you and how strong you are and how you can do anything and how quick you are and fast you are. And then I pulled up that TV show with The Rock that happened during the pandemic where you look like a whole bum. And you was 4 months off a fight. You should have still had at least enough stamina to be able to do an obstacle course.
Yeah, was a fucking nut.
And a white girl beat you there too. And the Black girl. You ain't nothing what you say you are. You just as big a fraud as Jasmine Crockett, who ain't on the Hill no more, even though she's still pretending she's in politics. But the second that Trump was about to come in and they started looking at all of your real estate purchases, they really...
Yeah, y'all remember she said Pat was the one that wanted a baby. She was saying like Pat wanted another son or some shit like that. But Claressa was the one out here saying that she wanted the baby. She wanted to have a baby this year. Now she's saying next year. We ain't never heard Pap say he wanted the baby. Did y'all? I never heard it. Did y'all ever hear Pap say out his mouth, physically say out his mouth on any platform or anywhere and say I want another baby?
No. Not at all.
So I didn't hear Pap say that shit.
She said that he wanted a son. That's what she said.
All right, so speak the upspoken, I guess. Say I did. I never heard him say that, but hey, you see, you heard it.
What did y'all hear that?
Yeah, what's the source?
Speak. Is that you, Claressa? You the only one that heard it.
Oh, okay. All right. So Gotti said, yes, he said it on a Vlad TV interview. All right. Did he say he wanted one from Claressa?
Pap never said yes.
He could have said it, but I just never caught wind of it. He said, "Don't play with me."
Lies, you begin.
I don't know. Sometimes we gotta ask. Is that you, Claressa? Because Claressa be under them pages, boy. She be under them. She be under those pages. So we gotta ask.
She got a few ghost accounts.
All right, she got them accounts. All right.
They do. That is known.
All right. Now we gotta do our commentary, J-Way. We gotta chime in on this, man. But yeah, let's continue. Make sure y'all liking this video though.
Thank you.
Y'all so damn demanding, J-Way. Hit the cash app. You know what I'm saying? Hit the super chat. Go ahead, drop that. You drop that real quick. Hit the cash app. So damn coming in here so goddamn demanding.
Paid a little bit of something, then you had to quit. But still pump faking like you in politics on social media? Plants. So that's what we're going to do, Claressa. We're going to give you a credible conversation to talk about. We could use 200 likes before we go. Just trying to figure out if I'm going to do the Claressa pod tonight or if I'm going to do it in the morning. I might want to read up a little bit more, though, on that fighter that she ran from and is still running from. White girl, you plant. You ain't nothing but a plant.
Oh,
and I'm going to prove it. And that's why you're with Pap.
She calling Claressa
because
a
he's
plant.
a plant.
Hold on, so Jag calling them plants and shit.
I'm about to bust you open. See, I figure I'm going to give you something relevant to go back and forth about so you can mind your business and stay out of this family that's being ripped to shreds by the media. For that little girl to see. I'm not doing it for them. I'm not even doing it for their fake black love campaign. I'm doing it for real black love.
Jackson. Yo, hold on, Jackson. I ain't even doing for the fake love campaign. Yo, why Jag? Her motherfucking Tubi acting skills be on point though. But she be on this shit. Her goddamn Tubi acting skills be coming out. You're a plant. Like, what's all that shit about, man? Just what the fuck it is, man.
Because our people should not be this invested in seeing the desecration of black families. So since you want to use it for clout, little plant, greatest plant of all time. I'm not calling you no goat. You the goat. The greatest plant of all time. Probably not even that. Let's give you something relevant to talk about. I think I know what she's afraid of. And I'm about to expose it on the pods.
Jag, what you got that we ain't know, that we don't know? All right.
Yeah. See, the problem with these people is they get in this space and they think that because lies work for everybody else, that they can work for them too, and they can be all that they can be in the YouTube army. Unfortunately, I'm clocked in. And I'm about to clock your T, Claressa. Because you're a fraud. You're a 30-year-old fraud. And I know. I've been talking to some people in the boxing world. You know, the world that you're supposed to care about? The world that made you relevant to know in the first place? You got a fight coming up. Handpicked. Funny.
Hold on, so Candy said she announced her Zeus deal. Yeah, she announced her Zeus deal. Said she can't lock into no fights. Nobody wants to share a ring with her. She don't. She doing everything except boxing. Yeah, she definitely doing everything except boxing. She doing the most on the internet. Like her social media presence is taking presence over her boxing career. It is that's simply the truth. So now she going into Zeus Network, which is more of that. That's like into hyperdrive. Going over there to Zeus with all the fighting and all the ratchet shit. And Claressa over there, with that, yeah. You went from a boxer to Zeus Network. Sheesh.
It's not the fight you should be fighting, is it? There's a rematch you've been running from for years. You want to call yourself the greatest woman of all time, but yet you're afraid to fight somebody that beat you before? That woman's been following you all over the place, trying to get a rematch out of you ever since you glowed up. The fact that you don't know how to dress. I'm not going to be talking about how masculine you are and how manly you look. I'm not going to be talking about how a mess you are for sitting there and encouraging the desecration of a black family, pretending like you something special.
Wow.
See, it would be one thing if all of this was happening off social media. But what it's really looking like is that they're trying to recreate Love and Hip Hop on social media and get y'all to buy into it because ain't nobody watching it on TV no more. And the simple fact that you decided to jump in this, that just makes you fair game on social media. So, yeah, she ducking hands. She ducking white girl and girl got hands. I mean, they had a decision fight. I wonder if that decision was accurate. Or did somebody get paid? I don't know, allegedly. I don't know. Yeah. Exactly. That's exactly why Pap likes her. easy to control.
I kind of agree with that, but I kind of don't agree with that. Claressa gonna be a handful. As far as like, you could tell she's, a bit controlling, a bit, cause a bit aggressive. But as far as like industry wise, Pat definitely handling that industry wise, cause she don't know how to move. She don't know how to move in the industry. So Pat was definitely handling that part of, the business and all that, helping her navigate through the industry and shit like that. But as far as relationship wise, all you could tell just about how she flew out, booked that interview. When she knew Pat was in New York, she booked that interview real quick and flew her ass out there. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, she's a bit, crazy with that shit. So yeah.
We gonna see how much people like your next fight when I tell them about the one you ducking and been ducking. You must be afraid. See, I know fighters, male and female. I know the real ones from the fake ones.
How you know, Jag?
You got a fighting record of 16-0 with 3 decisions. Just 16. How do you become the greatest anything with only 16 fights? You need at least 25 to be credible, in my opinion, especially as a woman. Shit. Mike Tyson's girl fighter of the coal miner's daughter, she had a card by the time she was your age. It's like you trying to space it all out. And all you fighter bums.
Yeah.
Don't make you the greatest anything. It makes you the tallest midget in the room.
Damn, Jack.
You bum.
Yeah.
I'm fine, and I'm this, and I'm rich, and I'm that. You're a plant. And the second that they're done with you, you'll go back to Flint, Michigan, poor as shit, walking barefoot in the streets.
Yo. Hold on, though. Not go back to Flint, walking barefooted, though. Not bare. Why she gotta be bare? Why she gotta be barefooted, though, Jack? She can't go with just the shoes she came with. Why she gotta be barefooted? Yo, this shit is crazy, bro. This shit is crazy. Jack, yo, she gonna go back to Flint with her feet walking on bare feet, yo. Poor, she said she gonna go back poor as shit, walking on bare feet. God damn, this shit is crazy. Oh man.
And I put that on your mama and mine.
Man, rest in peace, Miss Francis. Don't put nothing on from this weird shit on Miss Francis, Jack. Don't do that.
Oh yeah, we cooking with grease. Why I do it like that? Because she should have more respect for Black family. She should have kept this shit offline. And if they was gonna get into it, she should have stayed out of it. Just said she was praying for the family. It was a complicated situation. She fell in love with a man who was moving on, and she's wishing that everybody is okay. There was a lot of ways she could have handled this, but she got into the soup. And when you get into the soup, don't start crying when you end up burnt up at the bottom of the pot.
What, Jack?
She should have minded her fucking business.
Jack sound like she want to fight her.
Yeah, she do. Yeah, Jack sound like she want to get in the ring with her.
I mean, for real, Pap could body double for Claressa.
Come on, Jack. Jack said Papoose can body double for Claressa. Come on, Jack. And she ain't that motherfucking. She actually more muscular than Papoose. She definitely more muscular than Papoose. But come on now, Jack.
Shut up, like I'm playing. She's a very handsome girl.
What you say? What you say?
Let's see that Cooper 98.
Oh, got a new member? Oh, my bad. See, I ain't paying attention because I'm trying to grab all the other stuff that I want to pull up. Shout out to shout out to the new members, man. Appreciate y'all. Thank you. Thank you.
Miss
Yes,
Keita.
indeed. Appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. All right. We still got a lot of shit to unpack, so let's continue, y'all. Let's continue. Yeah, this is old, but we got to get into it because this shit is crazy.
Y'all know it. Very handsome. Very.
She called her handsome.
Yo, I bet you they could wear the same clothes. Yo, I wonder if they'll ever do a TikTok like Jennifer Lopez did when she was punking out A-Rod, and they was wearing clothes, and then he put on her dress and she put on his clothes, and he's sitting there with his nutsack all squished in, trying to hold it in her dress. Yo, I want to see Pap and Claressa do that.
Wow.
They about the same size. They can wear the same clothes.
Yeah. Jagger, whole crazy. Yo, she crazy. All right, so we got to unpack some more shit. Let's get into it, y'all. Hold on. All right, let me pull this up. Make sure y'all liking this video. Make sure y'all liking this video. All right, so this is Jaguar Wright. Miseducation of Claressa Shields. The fight, she's losing. This is Jaguar Wright Effect. Y'all can go subscribe to the Jaguar Wright Effect. This is backed by the fair use. So we got to get into it. So this is Jag continuing to, speak on Claressa Shields and kind of pick that shit apart over there. Let's get into it.
Pause. After a while, the pause gets knocked into you. But it would make sense if she was already and then getting bust up in the head and all of that. Why? You know what I'm saying? It's not connecting. Reality isn't connecting for her. So can you do me a favor? Could you pull up the audio of that video?
Of which one?
Of what 50 posted. Now,
which one?
I've done everything. Whatever that video.
Okay.
Because you were just playing the audio. So I think we need to start here.
Everything I did for you. I did it because I love you.
This is supposed to be Claressa
same way about me.
talking to Papoose.
But you got to be crazy.
This is Papoose.
I use you. You're a toy, bitch. I'm free.
I actually posted.
You get your big country crazy ass back to the country where you belong. Gonna kick your ass.
So I actually got the video for that, y'all. Hold on. That shit got 1.2 million views on that shit too. It's like one of the highest shorts I got on this drone. Let me pull that video up. So this is the video to that audio that Jaguar is playing right now. All right, hold on, y'all. Let me pull this shit up. Let me pull it up. This shit is funny though. And I forgot the name of this movie. I forgot the name of it. I think I did put the name of the movie in the description, but let me pull this shit up, y'all. Hold on. So she's referring to this video right here. Hold on. All right. So let me know if y'all can hear this, because sometimes the sound be going out.
I did for you. I did it because I love you. Don't you felt the same way about me? Me love you? Bitch, you got to be crazy. I use you. You're a toy, bitch. A freak. You get your big country greasy ass back to the country where you belong. I'm gonna kick your ass. Get Jesse, bitch. Everything I did, I did for you. I did it because I love you. Don't you felt the same way about me? Me love you? Bitch, you got to be crazy. I use you. You're a toy, bitch. A freak. You get your big country greasy ass back to the country where you belong. I'm gonna kick your ass. Get Jesse, bitch.
So they put Claressa face on there and Pat face on the dude and shit. But yeah, I remember the 50 posted that shit. That shit was crazy. All right, so let's get back into Jaguar. Let's get back into Jaguar.
Jackie Jackass.
Yeah, Jackie. The Jagatha. Let's get back into Jagatha.
Jackie.
All right.
Wacko Jacko.
I'm gonna say this shit one motherfucking time. Okay. Let me get off Ratchet Twitter.
Now 50 put that together. I can't say I disagree with his observation. But then again, it goes back to what I've been saying. Maybe not publicly, but privately. I mean, I've pretty much been saying, I think they're using this girl.
Yeah.
I've been saying that.
I've
also been saying that Pat, he's made a nice life for himself, riding off of the females in his life. You know, when I think back to
you're supposed to remove that.
when I think back, well, I did on the thumbnail.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Okay.
I don't think that's going to be a problem here.
Okay.
Wait a minute. Salute to all 800 plus people that we have in the room.
Oh, damn.
Don't forget to hit the like. We could use like 500 more likes. That would be awesome.
Boom.
But if people remember me when I was talking about Pat when he first, and how I was looking at, I don't know, this don't look kosher to me. And I was talking about the fact that, you know, Papoose was becoming very embedded in the LGBTQIA plus community. He was the president over at TuneCore, and he was running the LGBTQ division for the label, working with a bunch of, you know, people in the rainbow community. And I was talking about, you guys remember, I was talking about how when he and Remy, you know, got married while she was locked up. Hold on a second. Let me check this, because you know she is a country bumpkin from Flint. Yeah. See, I don't know why they held that comment, because that comment needs to be seen, because I agree with it completely. Definitely a bumpkin from Flint, Michigan. But you take bumpkin, you take short bus, and you take I've been hitting my head too many times, and put that all together.
That's what I said yesterday.
Right.
Yeah, that's
I didn't say it like that though.
Worse than stealing candy from a baby.
Damn.
That's like stealing medicine from the elderly, the bedridden elderly. Like, it's that level of crazy. But I was talking about how when Papoose would, you know, he was coming to visit her all the time. And when they would get conjugal visits, he would always bring the children, which I thought was strange because they were newlyweds. She was gone for many years. So if you wanted intimate time with your wife, why were you bringing the children every time you had a conjugal visit? Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that bringing the children at some point in time, you know, so that they can have sleepovers with their mom, or, you know, be in a more comfortable surrounding that wasn't prison-esque. I can see that. But every time? Why didn't he want any intimate time with his wife? And then even Remy saying like he was coming up there too much. He was doing too much. I said even back then that he was acting more like a handler than a husband.
See that Pat, or in order for Pat to get a deal with Wynn, he had to bring Claressa along and get her signed under their wing too. So the Pat shit, he looking like shit. This is a come up for me to get her signed, and I get signed, and I get a piece of that too. So yeah, that's all Pat was looking like, is the dollar signs. He didn't give a fuck about if they getting, you know, she getting you know, her contract is all screwed up. Pat like shit. This is money for me. You know what I'm saying? It's all a come up. It's all licorice for him. It's a lick. A lick is a lick, man. Y'all remember Pat had a $1.3 million deal that he was able to get out of without putting no albums out of nothing, and he kept the money. Because I remember him doing an interview and speaking about that, and Kate Slade actually helped him. Rest in peace, Kate Slade got him out that deal, and Pat was able to still keep that 1.3 million. I don't know how that he was able to do that, but yeah, he still was able to walk away with the advance money. It's crazy.
But they had the Black Love scam that was going on, and he had been promoting this, and he had been promoting this for so long. Like, that was their big thing that they did. Salute Urban Wise. I haven't aged since the 90s. Merry New Year to you. Oh, thank you for the compliment. Appreciate you.
You looking real light skinned.
I am looking. I am no. I haven't been bleaching my skin. You know that. You know I haven't. You know I get
you did real quick.
Nigga said
I do. I need real.
Go mute, huh?
Like engagement with the sun. Cause I'm getting high yellow again. Like I was lighter than this when I was a kid, but
I digress. Her face look clean.
Hold on a second. I gotta check these.
Can you hear me?
This message because
face look clean.
Second.
Yeah, mute it real quick.
Timothy Mill will be too many minutes.
Me pause it.
Yeah, I'm gonna pause it. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I thought you was all right.
I'm sorry.
No, you good.
Yeah, I was saying that when you turned it on, like, dang, Jack face look clean for a change.
That's one of them lights though. That's one of the you know, the lights that they use for the, you know, the TikTok lights and shit, the ring light.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah.
Think it will be lovers of themselves. These men.
Hey, Miami.
I mean, the truth is if you look at everything that's going on, Papoose has become a lot more popular these days than he used to be.
That is true.
Like he used to not be the one that was like lusting for the spotlight. Now all of a sudden he's all the way out front.
That is true. And the only reason why he's out front because Claressa is pushing that. That's what Claressa wants. She wants to be in the spotlight with this married man, and she wants to be seen by everybody. She wants them to be seen by the world. This is my man. This is Remy's husband, but this is my man, my man, my man. And she wants the world to know. So she wants to parade it on that. Why do you think she always pan that camera phone? When she turn that camera phone on, she got make sure she got to pan that shit over to Pat. Like, yeah, Pat is here beside me. Or he's upstairs. Pat is upstairs. You know, she got to let the world know Pat is upstairs or he's right here beside me. And, you know, so yeah, that's you see Pat more out in the open than you ever seen. You know, he wasn't really like the social media guy and all that. Like you would see him take pictures with Remy and all that on outings and events, but as far as like them going live together and Pat be on the live stream and all that, nah, he wasn't doing all that shit. But with Claressa, it's a different ball game. Right?
Claressa, that Sanaa Lathan character in that The Family That Prays movie. I hear what you're saying, but that might be giving Claressa a little bit too much credit.
Yeah, Pat don't like that shit, especially with that whole food thing. Well, he had to
see, like I was saying before, Pat felt more like a handler to Remy, to me, than a husband. Now, if you look at what's going on with them financially, they not putting out no music like that. Remy ain't putting out no music like that. How are they paying their bills? Remy got that $1 million house. The Love and Hip Hop stuff is it's not falling flat.
Tasha K bust that all open, you know, pause. You know, that they took liens out on that shit, on them properties. They took liens out on them. So that's how they was able to maintain them shits, because, maintain their finances, because, they took liens out. And they still owe shit too. They still owe some shit on that. You know what I mean? They still owe on those properties or whatever. You know what I mean? So yeah, this shit is all. So maybe that's what's kind of delaying the divorce. Maybe they trying to figure all that shit out, but I don't know. But you would think by now they would have signed and sealed that motherfucking divorce. You would have think that shit would have been like signed and sealed and delivered. And she could have moved on. Claressa could have moved on and lived with Pat happily ever after. Had they baby and all that shit, and they ain't had to worry about that. But it seemed like it's a mighty big delay on that shit. I don't know what y'all think going on with that. Y'all let me know in the chat. Let me know in the comment section on the playback.
Black love stuff, I'm sure that ain't getting that bread. But now here we are. Here's this great opportunity. Claressa Shields is a great opportunity.
I mean, she had the Battle Rap League. That didn't really make a whole lot of money.
The Battle Rap League didn't make the kind of money they were hoping it would make.
Nobody's music is making money.
Nobody's music is making money. And the truth is it doesn't matter how much you're streaming. Streaming dollars ain't real big revenue.
In fact, streaming, a lot of artists are moving away from streaming because it just ain't worth it. So you got a lot more people doing physical medium.
Yeah.
Now, who's gonna buy a physical medium from Remy? If you're a new artist, you can get away with, or if you're a Taylor Swift, because Taylor Swift is selling albums now.
Yeah.
And she sold like 1 million of them, something crazy, right?
Yeah.
Like vinyl. Nobody's buying a Remy vinyl. I got a Remy vinyl. It's from old. It's that one song, Conceited. It's old.
Conceited.
It's old. So
ain't nobody's
buying nothing. They killed. They career suicide. They have committed career suicide. So yeah, that's their next option.
Got to find a hustle, and a good New Yorker is going to find a hustle. Tell you a true story. A relative of mine, once upon a time, back in the 80s, her and her man, hella hustle. Man, they could hustle anything. They was about getting that bread. So when she got pregnant, they decided to hustle the pregnancy. And she went and she had relations with 5 other men. As soon as she found out she was pregnant. And guess what? This was back in the 80s. This was back when child support and all of that stuff was just being typed up in an office. There was no database. There was no cross-checking. There was none of that. And guess what? All 5 of those men became her baby's daddies. Sure did. They were all paying child support for the same kid. And some of them did it for almost all that child's minor life leading up into the adulthood. 5 babies' daddies. And they had to go to court to fight. And this was before DNA became a thing, especially in the child support world. And the government didn't care because they was collecting them checks. So they had a reason to go on all of these men's, and one of them was in the military. She was helping the system.
Yeah.
What's wild is his biological father, they had gotten into a bad fight. And she took his life. And she went to jail. But all of those other men were father of record. I mean, it was wild.
I bring all that up to say that sometimes you just got some couples who will work a good hustle together.
So you think so? So that's what basically what people been saying though, that it looks like Remy and Pat is out for a lick with far as with Claressa. People been saying that shit. Like I said that shit early on because that's how it was looking. I mean, it was looking like that. I don't know if that's a fact now. I mean, well, it wasn't a fact then. I ain't saying it was a fact. I'm just saying that's what it looked like to the people. Like, yo, he just there, you know, for the bread. You know, people been saying that shit. So to hear her say is just, you know, just is what everybody been thinking. That's what everybody thinking. You know, is it? Are y'all in on that shit? Like, what's the deal? Because people looking at that, you know, the divorce and all that shit. Like, all right, so what's the delay on that shit? And then, you know, she's parading around with this nigga, man. Like, you know, I want to have a baby by this man. I mean, you can't really be talking about marriage and none of that shit because he already legally tied to somebody else. So how far Claressa thinks she gonna get with a nigga if he ain't getting no divorce? If you talk about marriage and all that shit, that ain't gonna happen. That ain't gonna happen with this nigga still being married. So you really never heard her talk about that shit neither. Like in the media saying, yeah, I want to get, you know, I want to marry Papoose, because she knows she can't even really even say that shit with him being still married to Remy. We heard her say she wanted a baby, but we ain't hear her say, yeah, I'm gonna marry Papoose. We gonna get married. We gonna have a baby. No.
They will work a good hustle together.
Damn.
So let's just rewind back. The whole Easy the Block thing. Papoose was very involved in that. Very involved in that. And I mean, the way they vilified Remy during that whole thing, and she took it on the chin. She took it like a G. Like, she didn't do a whole bunch of talking about that. She didn't do a whole bunch of capping about that. They was running her name for filth. This was like the perfect reality TV storyline.
I mean, they could have actually parlayed that into like a battle rap. Think about it, like a battle rap. I loving hip hop. They could have took that other places.
Possibly, except for the fact that has a shelf life. But see, if you add another marquee name, you add another marquee player on there.
Man, they ain't doing none of that shit, man. Pat knocked Block Captain out, man. Ain't none of that going on. Like Remy was creeping. Pat figured it out. Well, Pat was actually like putting listening devices and shit in the car. Pat was on this FBI shit with Remy. They were putting listening devices in the car and shit and all that. Get niggas on tape. Pat was like the FBI, man.
Yes, he was.
Federal Bureau investigator. It was Pat turned into the feds real quick and found out it was black. She ain't know what Pat knew she was messing with a battle rapper, but he ain't know which one. So he had to do his due diligence and do a Federal Bureau investigation and found out it was Block Captain. They had a battle coming up. Pat knocked Block Captain out at the battle and then walked out. And then, so yeah, there wasn't no business going on with no damn Pat, Remy, and no goddamn Block Captain, and turn it into it sounds good, but that just ain't, it wasn't gonna go that way. No, no, sir. No, sirree, Bob. Wasn't going down like that.
Got it.
Like a female fighter. Now this becomes huge content for everyone.
Got it. And at the same time, it promotes the fighter.
And it promotes branding, all kinds of things. It brought controversy. It brought sympathy to Papoose. Like, I want y'all to think about the angles here. There's like hella angles here. It was all poor Papoose. He held Remy down. He did this. He got him a new woman. And he got him this. And he got a lot. Remy jumped in when she needed to. She exposed the text messages. You know, she did a little bit of back and forth, but she didn't do a whole lot.
Yeah, she said Pat was they said Pat was messing around with his baby mama when Remy was in jail. So he was doing a lot. I mean, according to Remy, she said Pat was doing this thing when she was locked up. He was doing this thing and shit. So yeah, Pat definitely was doing his thing and shit. Then he, you know, I mean, but then Remy was like, well, this thing ain't really paying bills and shit. Like, this thing ain't got no work coming in. So yeah, that shit kind of just fell apart over there. And then they both just started talking to other people, and then somehow Claressa came into the picture. Well, they said Pat was messing with a little California John before he got with Claressa. But then, I mean, he gonna go with Claressa because she's the fight. You know, she's, you know, her status is up. She a boxer. She's a, you know, that's the Pat like shit. I'm gonna go where the money at. I'm not just dating no, you know, any old chick over here. If I can go over here and get this where the money's at. So he's like, shit, I ain't gonna do it. Fuck it. I'm dropping all the chicks I'm dealing with, and I'm gonna go ahead and go over here to Claressa and deal with that because that's where the money at. You know what I'm saying? But yeah.
Not really. She didn't do a whole lot at all. And I don't think anybody really took the time to just pay attention to how the Black love movement between Remy and Pat. I mean, come on. They were the next to Kirk and Rashida Frost. They was the OGs in love and hip hop.
I met them in 2018. I wish I have the footage. Maybe we can do something with it. But they were at a gifting suite for BET and during the BET Awards in 2018 when they were together. They looked like hip hop royalty.
And guess what? And we went from here. But see, it played out though. It played out. Their love story, it wasn't popping no more.
Got it.
Was it? It had started to dead out. Pretty much after they had the baby, that whole thing kind of fell flat. And in the next
like
thing
after
you know,
the reality
boom,
TV show
was
done.
Yeah.
And it's a love triangle. And there's a whole new angle. There's a successful young fighter who's got more going on than Remy. And she's this, and she's an Olympian, and she's a that, and she's a this, and she's a that, and good for Pat. And Remy did this, and Remy did that. And like it. Nobody paid attention to any of that. How seamlessly this storyline just flipped over. From here to here. And now he's her manager. He's in.
Now, Easy the Block Captain's relation to Remy Ma was what?
He was a rapper in the battle league.
And what was her relationship to him?
She was running the league. Technically, she was his boss.
Do you see how you see what
she was managing the rappers, and now he's managing this fighter. It's a hell of a hustle. It's a hell of
that's why she has issue with Miss Hustle, because Block Captain became the face of Chrome 23 when it was supposed to be Miss Hustle, because y'all know Miss Hustle and Remy was cool with each other. They had like a close relationship, and Miss Hustle was supposed to go over there and be the face of Chrome 23, but somehow the battle didn't happen with Miss Hustle, and then Block Captain became the face. But then come to find out, Remy, that reason why Block Captain became the face, because it was, him and Remy was involved with each other. So that caused the fallout between Miss Hustle and Remy Ma. That's why Miss Hustle dropped the diss track. After Remy dropped the diss track, Miss Hustle followed up with the same beat and dropped the freestyle. I covered that on the channel as well. So if y'all ain't subscribed, make sure y'all subscribe and catch all the uploads and the shorts and all that shit, because the whole storyline is on this channel. Like from this the Pap shit, Block Captain shit, the cousins, the sisters, the brothers, like everybody involved. You know what I'm saying? I cover all that shit. So make sure y'all check that shit out on the channel. The beef she didn't got in with 50 Cent, and the beef she didn't got in with other people and shit. But let's continue though.
a hustle.
Let's continue.
Especially for a couple that has a young child. Like, y'all got to remember, these people is in their 40s.
Hustle was being sneaky.
Baby girl Reminisce, she only 7. They got to take care of her. Remy got that $1 million house. And the music game ain't musicking. But you know what? Papoose has been getting a lot more attention and a lot more love ever since he started with this storyline. Isn't that something? Now they in the ring together. See, there's a fight that Claressa Shields is losing. She's losing it every day. She's losing control of her career.
I kind of agree with Jag with that.
All of this stuff that she...
I do agree, Jag, with that she kind of losing, like I told y'all, her social media presence and all the shit, period, that's involved surrounding her is taking precedence over her boxing career. That's why she got to run over there to Zeus. She got to literally go over there with Zeus Network, like where all the messy shit is at, just to get a check. Because she need fast cash. She do need fast cash. So she going to take all these little odd jobs and shit, nothing to do with boxing. You know what I'm saying? Because she haven't announced, like, why is she announcing that, baddies, but she ain't announcing no goddamn up and coming fight? Y'all don't see what's going on? She's promoting baddies, that she's going to be on baddies, but she's not promoting no up and coming fight. This shit is weird. Like, I thought that's what she was going to be doing. Like, she's saying she got a big announcement coming up. This is your biggest announcement, is going over the baddies? This shit is crazy, bro. This shit is crazy.
He's accomplished is going to mean nothing.
This shit crazy.
The second that relationship falls through the floor. And guess what? That's going to make great content too. Because people are already preparing to document her crash out. There's at least 100 content creators every day that are following her extremely closely to watch what's going on. It's almost like somebody's cueing them in that something is about to happen, and be prepared to feast. Christmas, The fur coat, Remy Ma. The simple fact that Remy and Papoose have pictures with the same furrier, where she got it from. The cryptic post about her. Oh, I love Christmas shopping. You get a gift for somebody and get a gift for yourself. And then you get a gift for somebody and you get 2 gifts for yourself. And you get this. Where's all this money coming from this Christmas?
Her spending that 30. When she went in there and Louis Vuitton and spent that 30. That was a hurt piece, really. Because you got to think about it. She only spent that 30 because Pat was off in New York, you know, with his family and shit. Possibly, you know, well, you know, he was with Remy, so she seen that shit, and she went crazy, and she figured
that's one of Daniel's other place. When Pat was recording Remy, he was in the background.
Yeah.
On top of that, he didn't get her a gift before he left.
Yeah, right. He didn't get no gift.
He got back, so she's sitting there like, yeah, he is with his family. The whole internet saying that he's with Remy at Daniel's recording her, laughing in the background. He didn't leave a gift before he left.
Yeah. And her spending 30K, right?
Really,
like
30, yeah. And she
then the show.
Bud too.
Yeah, she called Bud over. Facts. Yup. And then that's when she called Bud over. Maserati Bud. Yup.
You can see it all in her face. She was crashing out.
Hell yeah, she was crashing the hell out. Because Pat definitely was at that damn Daniel's level with Remy. Even though they wasn't in the same frame, you could be like, all right, who the hell was holding each other's camera? Because Daniel Levers was standing there next to both of them. So who was holding the camera? So in Papoose, in Daniel's leather shot, Remy was holding the camera. And Remy and Daniel shot standing next to each other. Papoose was holding the goddamn camera.
But he was laughing in the background too.
Yeah, you can hear him laughing in the background, right? That sent her in a frenzy. It was when Daniel Lever posted the one with Papoose. You know, that got caught on to by, you know, the internet investigators, and then it ended up on the blogs and all that. That's what sent it to a frenzy because Daniel Leather snatched it down real quick. He put it up, but then in a couple minutes he snatched that shit down. But people already had grabbed it then.
Yeah, and he tried to put out a statement and say, "Oh, they were."
Yeah, he tried to put out a statement. Facts. Yeah. Daniel Lever's trying to cover that shit up. But yeah.
Sure, they may have asked him to as well because he don't know what the fuck going on. You know, he's selling packets in the store.
I mean, he kept Remy's video up there, but he snatched the one with Papoose down. Yeah.
They said he was with her for her birthday too because the golden daddy.
Oh yeah. You know that.
Yeah. Come on, Ma. You know I got a wife.
What Remy say? Anytime I call that nigga, he gonna come. And did she say that shit?
Listen.
She said that shit.
Yeah.
She got mind control over Papoose. She be like, shut the fuck up. When he leave, he be talking again. He be back with Claressa again. It's like, no.
That's what you know, I got a wife.
You know I got a wife. Yeah.
You know I got a wife.
And I know it burns Claressa up that Remy get to taunt her by saying shit like that. Like, I'm the one, never the two. I told him to go play with somebody and he chose you. Like shit, like with taunting and saying different shit. Claressa, you know, she tried to play it off and be like, this. But your response on them subliminals tells it all. She be throwing them subliminals on her little X.com and all that. Yeah. And then watching what the people saying in the comment on social media. Yeah, that shit get to her. Hell yeah.
This money. It's funny because Christmas showed up about the same time that the closing of that $8 million deal that Claressa just got. And now we know that Papoose is going to collect, what, $1.6 million off of that deal? And we already know how much she loves giving him money to buy herself things and to front and make himself look like he's got more going on than he does, allegedly. It's insane. It's insane.
Yeah, he damn sure do be letting her drag. Hell yeah.
They've been working this shit for about a year and a half. They've been working this story. In my opinion, we could use 500 more likes as well.
Oh yeah.
But in my opinion, they've been working this girl. And Remy, after going to jail for all of those years, we're not even going to talk about her tree, her Christmas tree that she had for her niece and nephew, and those. I mean,
Keisha, you funny as hell. Gatekeeper's a little ball.
She could have had that little bit of stuff delivered on DoorDash. It didn't look very Christmassy, and she was very down in the dumps about Christmas. Meanwhile, Papoose wasn't nowhere to be found. Now, someone went on Twitter and said he was with Remy, he was with his wife, and he was with his kids. And Claressa said, "You are mistaken. He's with his mother and his family."
Nah, he was where he was
Remy
at.
got a big house.
Yeah, he was at the crib over there with his seed.
No camera phone. Did y'all video phone on Christmas? Or did he just tell you that he was busy with his family?
Hell nah, they ain't video. Hell nah, you know they ain't video because he was at the crib with it. I mean, for the fact that he got kids with her, man, of course that's where he gonna be at. Like, it don't take a rocket scientist to figure that shit out, but that's why she called Bud up. She called Maserati Bud up because she knew that's where Pat was at. So yeah.
Meanwhile, you looking pathetic, and then after you get heckled half to death, you dropping $33,000 at the Louis Vuitton store, talking to yourself in the mirror and buying stuff and doing a fashion show,
spending money she really ain't had. To be honest.
Is nobody not seeing how unhinged she is? Is nobody not seeing this? Now, if she has cognitive issues because fighters get the same thing that basketball players get, that CTE thing.
You mean football players?
I mean, football players get.
Mm-hmm.
That CTE thing. If she has a background with mental disability.
Yeah. I mean.
And she's emotionally unstable.
I mean, we ain't diagnosed nobody, but something going on.
And that's also like the perfect situation to create the possibility for a nervous breakdown. Now, guess what happens if she has a breakdown?
Oh, God forbid.
Who's her manager? He probably has power of attorney as well.
Oh, that'd be some shit if he got power of attorney over it. That'd be some shit. If he got power of attorney over Claressa, that'd be crazy. I don't think she gonna do that shit though. But you never know, man.
Who can she give it to be honest? Her mother, she all fucked up. Her sister fucked up. Who else? Right. Brother, he's young.
Yeah.
With her and Pat.
Yeah, she don't have nobody. Says that right.
Yeah, she really don't.
She's really in a messed up position because she's with total strangers, man.
Yeah.
She don't have nobody really that's really gonna be there to look out for her like that. Like all her peoples is too unstable. Her sister too unstable. Her little brother too young, and he don't really know what the hell going on.
Her parents,
struggling with the mama and shit. The mama being on, used to do with the drugs and all that shit. And she really not, so she ain't really got nobody but Pat.
He drinking Amsterdam every morning.
Yeah, right. So
throughout the night.
Yeah, she don't have nobody stable from her family wise that can actually handle her affairs like that. So now that's why when Shalita was saying you got all these people around you that like, yeah, because she got adopted like a whole new family and shit. And these are people that you can't really trust 100%. You got to ask yourself, do these people really got your best interest?
At interviews, like he's everything to her, you know.
Yeah,
And
I think she's relying everything on Pat, right?
He's that aspect of it. He's older. He's been in the industry.
Right.
She's for everything. That's
he's
her
like
man.
a father figure, and a manager, her man. Like he's all these things rolled up into one. So
on top of that, he's a New York City slickster. Okay.
Yeah, right. He's a nigga from Brooklyn. Yeah, he's slick nigga from Brooklyn. So yes, that's all she really got to, that she really rely on is Pat. More than anybody, she rely on Pat more than her own family. So that's not really a good thing. But so now she locked.
A good thing at all. First of all, he's a married man, even though it's just on paper now. But still, you can't have someone he's legally tied. And
yeah, that's why that's why I be leaning more towards the lick part of it. Like, if this shit is really a lick,
so does me.
Yeah, right.
That's a complicated situation, and she's not equipped to be in, just mentally, and just her age. Even though she should be, she's 30 or 31, right?
Yeah, 31. Still young.
21. I'll give her that.
So God forbid if she break up with that, she hadn't have to break up with Papoose. That shit gonna be a disaster. Y'all better look out. There's gonna be all types of shit getting spilt on the internet. With that, that's gonna be a total crash out.
And don't forget, we ain't either, baby. I said, Win Records, they got policies and shit.
Yeah, right.
What the hell? She didn't sign with them.
Yeah, what you signed, right. And you can't really trust these companies because they be taking artists out for that policy. But y'all know that. Y'all know these little labels and shit be taking policies out on these artists and shit. These artists come up dead and shit like that. And then yeah, that shit is dangerous, bro.
If they don't see that money, they don't see it where it's gonna come out. They gotta get it some way, somehow.
Right. They don't see that recoup. And they like, shit, them companies be like, shit, an artist worth more when they did. That's how they look at that shit.
Hell yeah.
She in a messed up position.
Advance, they ain't getting it back. Shit.
Right.
Get that 5-10 million policy.
Yeah, them labels be taking artists out for that insurance policy. Yeah, Claressa,
they have to have them on them though too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. This shit don't feel right. That shit really don't feel right. Like, dang.
We not saying that with Claressa and Win Records. We just saying like we know she tied some shit that she don't even understand yet. And it's
I'm just saying like she ain't really got nobody to rely on like that. Like far as like
no. Is it the closest to her? Is it that her friend, her buddy, the light skinned chick?
Yeah.
Pulled up on her.
The light skinned chick. Yeah.
Is that like the closest person?
I believe so.
Since Nigeria's gone.
Yeah, since Nigeria's gone. What's her name? Nene?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the next, friend that she's close to. Yeah.
Pat, she could even ask Pat how he like his eggs. Okay, and she
right.
So she has no say so over anything. Pap is keeping her out. Pap has control. He has total control, 100%. 100%. Yes, he does.
Yeah. Make sure y'all hitting that like button. Let's continue, man. Make sure y'all hitting that like button, subscribing if you ain't. Let's continue.
Or her management team does. That means they would have control over all her assets.
Mm-hmm. if that's the situation in the way it's laid out, I'm starting to feel bad for her because somebody's being very, very predatory.
Being very predatory. Nobody's gonna feel sorry for her. Want to know why?
Why?
Because she went after a married man.
Oh.
And she sat there and she played in his wife and family's face. And she got online and she bragged. And people will say that she got what she deserved. We already heard one content creator saying that whatever is about to happen, potentially that's going on with, it's her karma. We already heard a content creator refer to it that way. Like, this is brilliant. This is fantastic. Nobody's gonna feel sorry for her. It's the perfect setup.
This shit is the GOAT, the greatest lick of all time. Let me stop, yo. Let me stop. Let's get to the greatest lick of all time, the GOAT. Shit.
Perfect hustle. And meanwhile, while all this is going on, all of a sudden, her cousin just pops up on Trashy K talking about at this time.
Right. It's yeah, you're right.
It's too perfect.
It's a setup.
And all of this to suck her dry. Because the person who stands to lose the most in this scenario is Claressa Shields.
Of course.
But then again, when you've been capping forever, because she's been capping. You know, if y'all haven't noticed this image here.
What image, Jack?
Come on, y'all. Keep hitting that like.
That gotta be
Yeah, we can do better with the likes, y'all.
If y'all haven't noticed this image here.
Shit, we could too.
This goes back 5 years, almost 6 years. Now, Claressa is a talented fighter. She's a skilled fighter. I'll give her that. I won't take that away from her. But is she really the greatest of all time?
Nah, the greatest lick of all time. Yeah, Kitty Poo.
I mean, it's hard to say.
Greatest lick of all time.
Because the truth is, she hasn't really had a lot of fights for someone to call themselves the greatest of all time. The way that she went after Layla Ali and accused Layla Ali of having a manufactured success rate, people could say the exact same about her. Actually, Christy Martin probably has a more honest record than Layla and her put together. We can talk about that fighter. What was her name? Savannah. Hold on a second. Savannah Marshall. Right? So Savannah Marshall was a fighter that Claressa fought, that she lost to early part of her amateur career. And then later they fought and she won. It was by decision. She's also had another split decision fight. So because I don't even think she's had 30 fights yet, which is kind of a sparse record at 30 years old for a fighter anyway. So this woman was literally following her around all over the place. See, here's Savannah. Okay, so boxing world champion Savannah Marshall made her professional MMA debut June 2024. Part of the reason why she actually became, let me move out of the way so you guys can read that. Okay, with the Professional Fighters League, okay? Securing a dominant first round TKO victory against Mirella Vargas, showcasing her boxing power and grappling skills to quickly transition from boxing to MMA with a potential fight against Claressa Shields. The cage
being a major motivation for the move. Well, to fight against Claressa in the cage. Like, this woman has been chasing Claressa. Now, Claressa, of course, would say, I'm not going to fight her because there's not enough money in it. You know, I'm only going after big fights and whoop-de-whoop-de going yada, yada, yada. But the truth is there's not a lot of huge purse opportunities for female fighters because there aren't a lot of female fighters.
Right.
I mean, not ones that's in her weight class,
it might stand
too.
to reason if you're worried about really, really, really building up the sport and creating more opportunity, you might have to fight, you know, you might have to dumb down your purse a little bit to create more engagement. But to just be turning down fights when your record isn't that big, I don't know, that doesn't sound very smart. And the truth is there are plenty of fighters who have taken a fight based on the merit and the credit that it would bring to the sport, not just to their pocket. So, like I said, is she talented? Does she have a record? Yeah, she has a record. But the truth is the record that she has, it can be easily classified as manufactured. Now, if you're supposed to be an amazing fighter, right? Then that should mean you're an amazing athlete, correct?
Yeah.
She's an Olympian, right? So does anybody remember this? During the pandemic, when Claressa Shields competed on the professional athlete show, you know, the Titan Games with The Rock.
Yeah,
does anybody remember this? Because I do.
I vaguely remember that shit.
I watched it. I actually posted.
We ain't doing no music, Jag. All that goddamn sexual healing shit.
The Ninja Warrior shows, the obstacle shows, all of that stuff. Now, if you're going to call yourself the greatest woman of all time, you should be able to compete with, hang with, at least, like, you saw it. What did her performance look like to you? She totally got dominated.
Sad.
And this was 5 years ago. She should have been in great shape at that point in time. That was when her career was first breaking out. It was right before she went MMA, when she was running from Savannah. Because Savannah was trying to get a fight with her back then. And then she switched over to MMA. And then Savannah followed her to MMA to get her rematch. She should have been in great shape. Like, it was during the pandemic. Ain't nobody had nothing to do. If you were an athlete, all athletes was doing was sitting home working out. And keeping themselves up and together. So I want y'all to think about that. How in God's name are you calling yourself the greatest woman of all time? You're supposed to be this Olympic boxer. You're supposed to have all this great stamina, footwork, hand-eye coordination, all of that stuff. She was fumbling. She looked like an amateur. Y'all go look. I posted both of the videos up on the community page here on the channel. She looked like the amateur. And I started asking myself, how does somebody with as many accolades that she's getting and people are attributing her as being like this great athlete, how does somebody like that just buckle and fold so easily? See, that's when I stopped buying into the hype of Claressa Shields. She struggled and she lost. She didn't just struggle. It would have been one thing if she struggled and she won. She lost. Yeah, she got smoked.
Yeah, Savannah's definitely a good fighter.
That girl was sitting there taking the key. She went, jumped through, ran through the cage, slid down, drug the 800-ton ball all the way to think. Claressa she had just made it to the cage. She was sitting there spinning, turning. It looked like a scene out of Austin Powers. She was just, that girl was done. And she had just had a baby like a year and a half before that. Claressa was younger than her. Should have been in better shape than her.
Yeah.
How couldn't she make it through that obstacle?
I mean, to be on someone's tail or losing by, maybe, someone is preceding you by a few feet, that's one thing. But to basically get halfway through the course and your opponent's at the end, that's crazy.
Over. And you sitting there walking around, where did they go? Where did they go? And you supposed to be the greatest of all what? Welcome to Jag Nation, David. David Williams, welcome to the channel. No, seriously. Like, she was out of it. It's over? It's over? And The Rock had to come up to, it's all right, champ. That's when it started clicking to me. And then I just started looking at everything that happened after that. She started getting a lot of press. And it looks no different when I look at her career, the media publicity, the way they built her up, all that stuff that they've done. It's no different than these plant artists in these record labels who comes out of nowhere and they get all these accolades and they get all of this and all of that and all of this and all of that. And then they get you a celebrity boyfriend and then you become a media darling. And then I think she's an industry victim. And I think they finna line her up.
I mean, they kind of already lined her up with that Win Records shit. She took that Win Records deal. Yeah, that shit kind of already lined her up with that shit. Like that deal, I don't know, that deal couldn't have been good at all. Like, you signing a supposed $8 billion deal with Win Records. Like, nobody even heard of goddamn Win Records. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, she locked in these contracts and shit. She definitely got to recoup. And she's talking about putting out EPs and all that shit. Like, her music ain't really that strong enough for her to really. Yeah, her shit ain't strong enough to really, recoup. So she gotta do all this social media shit just to, stay relevant.
They got her locked in.
Yeah, they got her locked in. Pat got her locked into some crazy shit, bro.
Pat is thinking about just now.
Yeah.
Getting him some bucks.
He needed a quick come up.
He knows later on down the line, she's going to be fighting and get out of whatever she's signed.
Yeah.
And she's going to be hiring attorneys because I'm sure it's conflict of interest with the one she has now.
Yeah.
Those attorneys are Win Records attorneys. But, it's going to be growing pains. Right. She's naive. Can't nobody tell her shit. She thinks she know everything. So, she got to learn, just like a lot of other people. Yeah, I mean, she don't have to go through this, but she wants to.
Right.
She's in love. She's in love. So if it wasn't for Pap, she wouldn't have had that. She wouldn't have signed that deal with Win Records. She probably would be going a whole different direction. That relationship has caused a lot of shit in her, look at the direction she was going prior to him. She had that movie, the movie that came out, and it kind of, the numbers did good, but the other shit overshined it in a way because there was so much going on at that time when it was released.
She got involved with a married man.
Yes.
So that she knew that shit was gonna come out. Like, she thought she was just gonna be able to date Pap on the low. Hell nah. Like it was bound to come out anyway, because it's like, all right, y'all dating, but yeah, y'all gotta get seen out in public and shit. And then she wanted that shit to come out.
She could have been. She could be so much bigger because her story. She has a story, you know.
Yeah, she has a good storyline, right?
Not the storyline. It's a good story just itself. The storyline now is not good because she's married. She's involved with a married man. Come on, ma. You know I got a wife.
That's insane.
Just her story, her childhood, you know, her come up, and
yeah, Rags the Richest story, right?
Yeah. But if she would have went a different direction, it would have been a different turnout. But now she's kind of, I'm not gonna say fucked, but you know, fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just because of the win record shit. Now if she get knocked up, that's a whole other situation.
Yeah.
That's a whole other situation.
Y'all liking this video? Make sure y'all hitting the thumbs up button.
Yeah, it's almost at 250.
She ain't got enough common sense to fight her way out of this
250.
Yeah.
It's too late now. Papoose got the contract. Even if she decided she wanted to break it off and she wanted to break all ties with him, she would still have to buy him out of his contract.
Right. That's true.
People keep making this big deal about all this money. Oh, she's got an $8 million deal. Let's break it down. We already know he got 1.6 million. All right. He got 1.6 million out of that. So that leaves her with what, 6.4 million out of that. Uncle Sam is going to come and grab what's Uncle Sam's.
About half of it.
That's about another 3 million. So 3 and 1.6, that's 4.6. So that leaves her with 5.4. Papoose is her manager. What about the rest of her team?
She walked away like 2 of that.
Her team, sparring, training,
coaches, all that shit.
She's got to pay all of it. Like she's got to kick out all that cash. By the time they finish, don't forget about her agents, her agency, the people that are representing her, her PR, her publicity.
And she
by the time everybody gets their bread,
looking
y'all
out
heard the way Taraji was talking about it. I might get a couple million for a movie. I might get 10 million for a movie. But by the time I finish paying out my whole team, I'm only making maybe $1 million, and then I got to make my life work. It's the same thing with fighters. It's the same thing. I can tell you what we do know. We do know she's not investing any of that money because she's spending it all at the Louis Vuitton shop. Who's looking out for this girl?
She's spending all at the Louis.
Nobody.
Nobody.
She's probably only going to be able to, out of this $8 million deal, successfully keep for herself 2.5 million. What if she gets injured her next fight? What if she can't fight no more? It's only going to be but so long before the endorsements dry up, and
there's no endorsement.
Then what?
There's no endorsements though.
Then what? And somebody said it earlier in the chat. She's famous for dating a married man. People know her more for her
boxing
relationship with Papoose than they know. Matter of fact, it's her relationship with Papoose that's really put her on the map for people to eat, because nobody knew, nobody cared. Not really. People in the boxing world knew. They knew of her, they knew about her, but I've even heard a few people in the boxing world say that she capped. So if her career is capped, then and honestly, when you look at the way she behaves online, like she acts like not just desperate for the attention, but like begging to be special for as long as she can before it all disappears.
She definitely want the attention.
You know? Like I'm famous. Let me be famous before it all goes away. Let me. You don't see any endorsement deals or brand deals as of yet, for real. It's just the fighting stuff.
Yeah, that's rare though.
And a bunch of
crazy
hollow accolades like the Hall of Fame in Michigan. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that these accolades aren't important, but they're just accolades. That's it. Well, we're going to get to that. We're going to get to the Cardi Stefan Offset conversation before we wrap up. You know, like I said, last year I was experiencing Claressa Shields fatigue. I wasn't interested in having the conversation. Actually, I thought there were too many people that were hyping it up and that it didn't need to be discussed. And I didn't want to add my voice to the conversation. But now that I see everything that's going on, I wanted to point out to everyone, take a good long look at what's happening right now. Take a good long look.
Wow.
Because if it is what it's looking like, Claressa Shields is getting, it's a heist, G. And nobody's gonna feel sorry for her.
People gonna be like, well, we expected that. Yeah, people definitely ain't gonna feel sorry for that shit because they gonna be like, well, we knew this all along. We kind of expected this shit to happen. You know what I mean? So I kind of agree with that shit. People gonna be like, we kind of expect this shit was gonna happen. Like everybody, like you can see some shit. And people look at it for what it is. Hey, it is what it is.
Let her have a nervous breakdown. Let them say that she lost her mind and they need to put her in a hospital. Like, people don't understand exactly how much control over her life Papoose has as her manager.
Right.
If something happens to her, something goes wrong in the fight, he got a lot to say. And he ain't even got to be in a relationship with her no more. They got the contract. And even if she wants him gone, she got to pay him away.
And then that NDA shit too.
Future earnings, all of that stuff. It's worse than a divorce. And considering that Remy Ma literally just withdrew her divorce papers recently.
Yeah, I didn't know that. When did that happen?
Like in the past 2 months. She went down to the courthouse and she withdrew.
That's crazy.
The divorce. And now this deal comes. Papoose is getting the bread. And she's, ooh, look at me in my full-length mink coat.
Right. Thank you, Lady T, for the gifts. Shout out to y'all that
gifts
and super chats and memberships. I appreciate that.
I don't think this is going the way.
Thanks, Miss
Yeah. I think this is probably this a nice little setup. In my opinion, I'm not saying this is true. Yeah. This is all alleged. This is just my opinion, but it's feeling like a hell of a setup to me.
Yeah, this shit.
It's looking like it. And when you have middle-aged people who have young children and a lot of debt,
yeah, she don't even have her own legal team, which is crazy to me.
When you have middle-aged people with a lot of debt,
it just seemed like they took this poor girl from the poor.
I'm telling you.
They just took this poor skilled fighter from a poor situation and put her in a controlled environment where all her finances and all that. Oh, she's in a controlled environment, right? She don't even have her own legal team. Like usually when you dealing with some shit like this where millions is involved, you got your own legal. You're supposed to have your own legal team. She using all they legal team, their legal teams and shit. She ain't got her own legal team. She ain't got no PR team. None of that shit. Like, yo, this is like the most unsuccessful boxer I ever seen. She's successful but unsuccessful because she don't have a PR team. She don't have her own legal team. She signed in these locked into these deals and shit. This shit is crazy, bro. It's like they basically just using her. I don't know, babe. You might be right. They might just allegedly washing some money and shit. Let's find out when records over there allegedly washing some bread and just using Claressa and goddamn. I don't know what the fuck. Pap's supposed to be really. That's what I said. Pap ain't really gotten her right.
Like, hey Siri, where Wayne Records get their money from?
You ask Siri where records get their money from.
Yeah.
Ain't they like from Africa or some shit like that?
I don't know. I haven't done research on them. Let me see what it do. ChatGPT.
Oh, you gonna look it up on ChatGPT?
It's a wash.
Where the fuck when records come from?
It's a wash.
It's a wash.
Yeah. That's what it's looking like. Where the fuck they get all this money from?
Shit. And Claressa, shit ain't. And she got run over there to Lemmy, over there at Baddies and shit to get a quick check.
Kingston about to file bankruptcy.
What? When about to file bank? Oh shit.
Yeah, P-Dubs in Africa.
So what's gonna happen if they do that? What's gonna happen to the deals and all that shit they got signed? The artists and all that shit they got signed over there. Papoose, Claressa. Well, Khadija, that's the CEO's daughter. So.
Well, Big Money, we're not hating. We're just doing commentary over what's out in the public.
Somebody said we hate. Nah, ain't no hate.
I hate and worried about what's
oh no. Right. Listen, we want the best. We want the best for Claressa, but she gotta tighten up. She gotta tighten the fuck up out here, bro.
Yeah, Big Money.
Simple and plain. Like she gotta tighten up because this shit can be all gone. You know what I mean? Like anything can happen. So all this shit she doing on social media and all that shit, like, and all this other shit she got going on. Yeah, this.
Yeah,
gotta tighten up.
Great man, people are going to talk.
Yeah.
Whatever it is you got going on. So.
I mean, her shit is public, so we just spectators and commentators, man. That's it. Spectators and commentators.
That's it. That's all.
I ain't praying on Claressa's downfall. We just telling the shit like it is.
Yeah, call it how we see.
Call it how we see it, right?
Yeah. Hopefully she listened to somebody.
Right.
Not saying us, because shit, what the fuck do we know? But
yeah, what the fuck do we know, right? We don't. Facts. At the end of the day, she gotta be able to, take accountability for her own fucking actions. At the end of the day, no matter what nobody on social media saying, no matter what, not even what Pap say, whatever nobody say, she at the end of the day, she's gonna be the one left, So let's continue though. Got Jaguar Wright still.
There's a lot of things that people will do. Not just to save face, but to save their families.
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
the state.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Right.
We're gonna get ready to wrap this up in a
Right.
second. But
You go over there. Right. You go to her comment section, try and get some. Yeah, she definitely will block shit out you. She don't want to hear shit from nobody. She don't want to hear nothing. Like she stay arguing with somebody in the comment section, or she'll pop up in DMs and shit, be going back and forth. You know. Oh shit. All right, let me continue. I'll close some of these browsers.
Keep going, because they talking about the Cardi Stefan thing.
Well, no, yeah. I think it's appropriate to have that conversation in this conversation, because I want people to pay attention to what they're doing with hip hop relationships and Black culture relationships right now, the way people are monetizing these things.
Quote unquote hip hop.
Yeah, allegedly hip hop. Like the simple fact that they're monetizing all of this stuff, like this foolishness here. Tiana Taylor and Aaron.
All right, well, let me switch gears real quick, y'all. Let me switch gears. Got one more joint I want to pull up. One more joint I want to pull up. Make sure y'all liking this video. All right, so this is Jaguar Wright over there at Street, real life street stars. So Jaguar Wright speaks on Remy Ma, shaky marriage and why it's falling apart. So we're gonna get into this real quick. All right, before we get into that, let's get into let me give y'all a quick commercial break and we'll be right back.
If you crave nature but still shop online, Night and Day Herbals is your dream come true. Discover premium herbal soaps, shampoos, and CBD products. All organic, all for you. Shop now at nightandayherbals.com.
Yes, indeed. Get them natural herbal products at nightandayherbals.com, man. Head over there. We got the best high quality CBD, best high quality herbal soaps and body oils on there, natural body oils, and a lot more other stuff on there. So go check us out, nightandayherbals.com. You can Google us, Night and Day Network LLC. You'll see we 5 stars on Google. You'll see Night and Day. You'll see all our social medias and everything pop up. So follow all the other channels too. Night and Day Network LLC, Night and Day Network Talk Media. And Instagram is Night and Day _network. So let's continue. So we got Jaguar breaking down Remy's marriage. Let's get into it.
What your thoughts on it is, when you see Papoose, Remy Ma going through their
I got the brother Polite hat on this shit.
Infidelity spill online. You got
that's what it is. So much for black love.
Yeah, so much for black love, because he held it down for her for a while she was incarcerated.
Yeah, did he? I mean, he was definitely there a lot. He was there so much she asked him to slow down.
Yeah, 3-4 times a week. I mean,
Can't say that I blame her, considering every time they had a conjugal visit, he always brought the kids, so I guess they wasn't doing nothing. Strange. Nigga want to be all up in your face, but never all up in your space. It's weird. Shout out to his company, the TuneCore. The trans and LGBTQIA plus label that he running.
Oh no, I didn't know he was running those.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know that.
Oh.
Or the Masonic, temple that he hang at.
Not the Masonic temple.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's call it what it is. Remy done came and done told you the boy he like to get to play in the bootay. Remy done said it. Why does nobody want to believe that Papoose is allegedly a DL swish
who was put on Remy Ma as a handler to keep her quiet about whatever happened in that car. Now, all of this craziness is going on, and the truth is, don't nobody care. Now he running after Claressa. They're using Claressa for clickbait. This child, it's just some... Like, why ain't y'all just sign a contract for Love and Hip Hop?
Might as well.
That just sounds like a waste of good niggerment.
That's what Benzino said. What are your thoughts on Benzino?
The Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Yeah.
That weirdo.
Hunchback of nigga.
Like, he really like having a hard time. Poor guy. They say the stitches get the stitches. That's exactly what them braids look like.
Jack,
he's talking about my hairline.
Wait, Jack, wait.
The man with the head right on the shoulder.
Wait, Jack. They say he was about to like off himself. He said it was for a movie role, but it could have been, real.
He didn't get it done. I guess he on that Jada Pinkett attention tour plan.
He got the views. I mean, got the views.
I'm sure he did.
Yeah. Damn. Okay.
When all else fails.
Damn.
I wish he would tell people why he went to the hospital, don't claim responsibility for having them on Cubans put that fish hook in Robert Waller's stomach.
Oh.
I'm just trying to figure out why he would claim responsibility for that, but yet he was never investigated.
All right, Danny Lane, you say
how that works, Benzino?
Drunk or high. Okay.
You went to the hospital and you told Robert that you was responsible.
Oh, slurring and shit.
And nobody investigated you, Zeno. Interesting. Especially considering that Robert Waller is one of the first hit songwriters that wrote for Beyonce to make her everything she is today. Robert Waller wrote Me, Myself, and I. He wrote Baby Boy with the Sean Paul guy. Her two biggest singles. And he was the only songwriter that wouldn't give up his royalties to those records. So Beyonce could run all over him like she did that Red Girl.
Mm.
I just find it interesting that after he refused to sign over his royalties, he ended up with that fish hook in his gut. I just don't know why Benzino would want to take responsibility.
Yo, Jags, you be saying any goddamn thing. Fish hooks in his gut. She be saying any goddamn thing. Anything. Jeez. All right, man. All right, y'all. To be continued, man. I definitely appreciate y'all tuning in. Make sure y'all like this video. Make sure y'all subscribe. Turn on all notifications too, because YouTube be on some wicked shit when it comes to notifications. Turn on your notification bell. Hit that notification bell. Definitely appreciate y'all that sent super chats and gifts and all that. So I definitely appreciate that. Yeah, gonna keep y'all, gonna keep y'all tuned in with this shit, man. Make sure y'all subscribe.
Sure.
Yes, indeed. Anything you want to say?
Thanks for liking this video, y'all. Appreciate it. We at 267.
267.
267, yes.
Yep. Get that to 300. Y'all get that shit 30 more likes. That'll be at 300. Definitely appreciate y'all. Yeah, shout out to y'all that tuned in, man. Shout out to y'all that be here rocking with us, man. I appreciate y'all coming through and rocking with us. And we're gonna keep the content flowing. We're gonna keep y'all, entertained with this shit, bro.
The link too for your last upload.
Oh yeah. You could drop the link for that. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you.
respond to Nigeria. So make sure y'all click that link after y'all leave up out of here and go check out.
That's Claressa responded to Nigeria diss track. Yeah. So yeah, make sure y'all check that out. All right, later, Miss D. All right, see y'all, man. Sexy Mama, Kenya, Rare Form, Summer,
T,
Kitty Boo, yeah, Tionette,
Miss Dee.
Yeah, shout out to y'all. Lakeisha,
Latita again, Miss Cooper, the new member.
Yeah, shout out.
Candy, yes, Monica, King, Nutter. Can't forget about Nutter.
Yeah.
Y'all
enjoy the rest of y'all night.
Yes, Danny Lynn, shout out to you, Auntie OG.
Oh yeah, Auntie OG, Danny Lynn. Yeah.
It's forever. 888. Yes, Lena, Joanne. We had everybody in the building tonight. Yes.
Yes, indeed. We had a full house. We had about 500 and something of y'all up in this John. We got a full house.
Yeah.
Definitely appreciate y'all. But yeah, we catch y'all on the next one, man. Stay tuned in. All right. And on that note, we up out of here.
If you crave nature but still shop online, Night and Day Herbals is your dream come true. Discover premium herbal soaps, shampoos, and CBD products. All organic, all for you. Shop now at nightandayherbals.com.